Good morning, everyone. We're so excited to have you here. We get to hear from Michael Olsen today. He is a wealth of information and a powerhouse of recovery and getting on top of your life. You inspire us daily, Michael. Go ahead and take it away.
Well, just for the ones that didn't get on earlier, I had one that I written out for last week, and it was going to be an interactive one, and I was excited because it was different. So, because we all learn in different ways, so I was going to try something different to see if that would help everybody. But at 4 this morning, I got woken up. Well, I didn't get woken up, but yeah, I did. I got woken up, and I don't know if you guys know, Mike Rowe has a TV show called Dirty Jobs, and he's on TVN quite a bit, and I listen to him. And they were talking about the sweat pledge. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but as soon as I heard it, I'm like, oh man, I got to do this. So this is kind of a little ad lib. I've got some of it on my phone, some of them I wrote down, but the sweat pledge is for life. And SWEAT stands for skill, work, ethic, aren't taboo. And I thought, so ideal, so ideal. So there are 12 SWEAT pledges, and some of the wording, they talk about jobs, but I feel we can change that word from jobs, but it's true in jobs because I believe a lot of this stuff myself already. But we changed the word job to my business. And what an application to do. So I'll start off with number one. I believe that I have won the greatest lottery of all time in America. Above all, I can't even read my writing. Uh, I was writing too fast. Above all things, I am grateful. You know, we have to be grateful for opportunities and things that we get. Um, and sometimes we don't, we're not grateful. That's part of my daily thing is this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Now, no matter what the circumstances are, that's just part of me. So number two, I believe that I am entitled to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Nothing more. I also understand that happiness and the pursuit of happiness are not the same thing. And that's something to think about. I know I've pondered on it quite a while, but I totally understand what they're saying. Number three, I believe there is no such thing as a bad job or business, as like I said, replace. I believe that jobs are opportunities. It's up to me to make the best of them. So again, taking ownership of what we do, whatever it is, our job or our business. Number four, I do not follow my passion. I bring my passion with me. Excuse me. I bring it with me. I believe every job can be done with passion and enthusiasm. Again, choices. It's our choice to do these things. So, number five, I deploy debt. I deploy debt and do all I can to avoid it. I would rather live in a tent and eat beans than borrow money to pay for a lifestyle I can't afford. And again, living above our means, America is the opposite. They're like, give you a card and go, go, go and figure it out later. And that's why we're in the economic challenges that we have sometimes, because there's no discipline. Number 6, I believe my safety is my responsibility. I understand being in compliance does not necessarily mean that I am in out of danger. So we have to, observe our surroundings and know that, anything's ever possible. So number 7, I believe that the best way to distinguish myself at work is to show up early, stay late, and cheerfully volunteer for every crappy task there is. Man, it sounds like a replay for me, at Amazon. I work in UPS and all the officiating that I do around. I'm always early and I always stay late and I always offer to help whatever they need. So definitely hits home for me. Number 8. This one's good. I believe that most annoying sounds are in the world are whining and complaining. I will never make them. If I am unhappy, I will find a new job, new business, or I will find a way to be happy. Again, my choice to make things better. Number 9, my education, my responsibility, and absolutely critical to my success. I am resolution to learn as much as I possibly can from whatever sources is available for me. I will never stop learning and understand that library cards are free, which is, there's no excuse. We can always go to the library and get audiobooks at the library, just so you know, too. Number 10, I believe that I am a product of my choices. There we go. Not my circumstances. I will never blame anyone for my shortcomings or the challenges that I face. I will not accept credit for something that I did not do. And the last 2, I didn't get a chance to write them down, so I have to read them off the phone. Let's see. Number 11, I understand the world is not fair, and I'm okay with that. I do not resent the success of others. We should be happy that people are successful and cheer them on, because I think this group of people, we're all cheerleaders for each other, and I think that's a huge piece. And the last one, I believe that all people are created equal. I also believe that all people make choices. Some choice to be lazy, some choose to sleep in. I choose to work my butt off. And if you want more information, they have like a thing you can sign up for on that. But as soon as I heard these in the early morning, I'm like, this is really ideal, because it's holding ourselves accountable for, what we do. And I didn't know how long it was going to take me, so I'm going to elaborate a little bit on my other notes. But from a coaching perspective, and as we train officials for volleyball, USA volleyball, and the NCAA, when we're doing that, we have a list of criteria of things to work on. And so when we go into practice for a team, first you got to know your team, and I always have my athletes do a self-evaluation. Same thing with when officials, if we're not used to speaking, I said, or reffing. So we want all officials to look like the guy over on the court next to us. So get in a mirror and do your motions and look sideways, look front, back. Is it crisp? Is it mechanical? Is it smooth? Are you going too fast? Are you going too slow? Timing, so we have them practice in a mirror so they become better. As athletes, when we set the practice plan, I'll show you my little whiteboard here. So I have a little whiteboard on my desk, and it has different things like Misty, she's going to order, but she had a family death, so I got to follow up later. Debbie is going to order. Her dad had a heart attack, so she's dealing with that, so I need to follow up later. John, one of my coworkers, is undecided what product he wants to get. We already did three-way with him, me and Diane, so I just got to keep following up with him. 6 is the magic number, I believe, when we do follow-ups, or 8, something like that. Nick Price, today at 3, Diane and I are going to do a three-way with him. He said he's going to watch the videos last night, and after he's done with his work, he's real excited about what we were talking about. So we're going to do a three-way with him this afternoon. Another Nick that I know, my kids used to call him their black dad. He's one of my good friends, and he's a executive sales manager for some car company. But I said, hey, take a look at it. You might not have to go to the office every day, but he's good with people. So he said Sunday or Monday, we will call and talk about it. Landry, this is one that I left Eric a message about. Landry is in LifeVantage, and he's an official that I trained. And I said, have you ever thought of, doing anything else? And we talked about it. And he goes, send me the videos and we'll talk about it. He goes, I'm pleased with my checks. And I just thought, okay, all I'm asking is take a look, because this is better than what is there. And he knew I was in LifeVantage. And I asked him what level he was, but he said, well, my checks don't reflect what level I'm at. So I'm hoping he's not at the disclosure level where he has to wait, but that's why I've got to talk to Trish and Eric about that. But I have more stuff, 15 new contacts a day, 15 follow-ups or more, learning videos, watching the videos so I can see, practicing presentations, again, getting in front of a mirror, go through it, practice it, setting appointments, whatever it may be, a web call or, a meeting in someone's house, coordinating doing those things. So you got to have a practice plan. And then each time, where's my one book at? Here it is. So here is my last coaching book that I had. And I kept score of the games, what players I had in, what players were out, who scored what. We did stats. But depending on how the games went is how I set up each practice. So some of these new books that Trisha talked about, they talk about having mentors, and we've heard about that in numerous times. So try and find yourself some mentors. There's a guy that I contacted that's an official friend of mine, and he's actually a consultant for many multi-level people. So he has a disclosure where he can't come aboard, but I asked if he would be a mentor to me. So he said he would. So I'm going to start checking in with him. Um, we haven't set a time, what day, or, but, I'm setting up mentors. So I have, besides our great staff and leadership that always offer to help us. So I know that's kind of a different type of presentation, but hopefully, uh, as it came to me and man, inspired me tremendously. I hope it did that for everyone also. So have a blessed day, and thank you for the opportunity to be able to, you know, give you guys things that we're learning, because we're all in this game together and it's a team effort. So the more we help each other out, the more we're all going to go to the top. So have a great day. All you, Trish. Thank you.